talking about continued gameplay updates, map balance, and finally, plans to address face camping in Dead by Daylight.
Oh, sh!
So without further ado, right in.
Face camping is getting nerfed! I'm so angry! Hello everyone, I hope you're... Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Some of you may have heard the news that on the anniversary stream this past Friday, they announced that they're nerfing... They're nerfing face camping. If you're unfamiliar with how the nerf is going to work, I'll bring you up to speed. Essentially, if a killer is face camping a survivor on the hook, there will be this bar that fills up over time as you're getting face camped, and once the bar is full, you'll be able to unhook yourself from the hook even in the second stage. Now, to my knowledge, from what I've seen people posting online, is that the radius will be 16 meters. So if the killer is sort of even proxy camping in the 16-meter radius, it will that bar will go up. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the closer the killer is to the hook, the faster the bar goes up. But they did also say that if survivors are looping around the hook, that the bar will go down, or the bar will go up much slower. And if there's multiple survivors, I think that the bar doesn't go up at all. They also did confirm that once the exit gates are powered, this mechanic entirely shuts off, so a killer can face camp one person to secure a kill at the very end if they choose to. Once this was announced, there was some people on Twitter that were saying, oh, Spook and Jukes is done for now, he's over, he's not going to have any more content, and he's probably going to be really mad about this. In terms of how this will affect my content, I have over 300 videos on this channel, and I believe 2 of those videos are about face camping. I do have around 20 to 30 videos that have to do with Basement Bubba, but that's not the same thing, and we'll discuss that. Also, anybody who regularly watches me on Twitch knows that 95% of my Bubba matches are just normal killer matches with a regular build. I really don't do Basement Bubba or Face Camp Bubba very often. It used to be once a week, and that was over a year ago, but nowadays I just play regular Bubba. I just enjoy Bubba. I like his power, his ability. I like how perks can complement his power as well. But in terms of how often I face camp or play Basement Bubba, it's not that often. Now, am I mad about this change, or do I think it's a bad idea? No, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good change, and I'm excited for it. When I've tweeted about Facecamp Bubba or posted my video about Facecamp Bubba, my point wasn't, oh, I love this and I love to do this all the time and it's amazing. My overall point was, and I've talked about this a lot, is that I think it's pretty silly that you can hook a survivor and just stand there and win a lot of your matches, because you could do that with that build. And I have gone many matches, 20 to 30 matches in a row without losing by just face camping with that build. In fact, there have been many times I've brought up this build and playstyle with Bubba in debates about whether or not the game is survivor-sided, because I don't believe the game is survivor-sided. If I can go 20 to 30 games in a row and not lose a single game by just standing there with this build, I don't believe it's survivor-sided. The only time that I lost was when it was like a full team with reassurance. And even then, I think I still got 2 kills. It wasn't a win, but it was still a 2K. So overall, I think it's a healthy change, and I'm excited to test it out. I know a lot of people are worried, saying it's going to be base kit deliverance. I don't think it's going to be like that, because the killer's the one in control of whether or not the survivor can use this mechanic. But again, we have to test it out in the PTB and see. So now let's discuss Basement Bubba. Will this change affect or destroy Basement Bubba? No. Not even close. In my experience, the smartest way to play Basement Bubba has always been to wait outside the basement and look at the entrance so that you can see when a survivor goes down, and then you follow them down. With this new mechanic, all you have to do is just make sure you're 16 meters away from the entrance to the basement, and you can still watch them go down and follow them down there, and you have 2 survivors down there, and it's going to be hard for them to get out of that situation. I actually tested this yesterday on stream while doing the Tome Challenge to hook 10 survivors in the basement. I did 4 Basement Bubba matches back to back, made sure that I was around 16 meters away from the entrance, and I won 3 out of those 4 matches. And the only reason I lost the one match was because I made a mistake and missed one of my chainsaws in the basement, causing the survivors to be able to get out. And that was my mistake. If I hadn't made that mistake, I would have won all 4 matches back to back to back. And that's accounting for this new change that's coming up. And I'm going to show you one of those matches right now to end this video, just so you can see how this will work on a map like Coldwind once this change comes out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, so we put them on down. Gotta be 16 meters away. So 16 meters away. All right, so I can camp this gen and the basement at once. Now we just wait. Beautiful. And there you go. Alright, I just saw scratch marks in here, so I wanted to make sure. Alright. It's Ash. He's gonna just loop around the hook, which is fine with me. Perfect. And my challenge is done. With the update, her meter would be filling up slowly right now because there's a survivor looping around her. Now we continue to camp and see if Rebecca goes for... There, she did go down, nice. Yeah. Let's just say camping is gonna be just fine. Okay? Let's just say Basement Bubba is gonna be just fine. Basement Bubba's not going anywhere. Alrighty? You also use the coil so that they're injured. Have fun being bad and camping. The next update will ruin the game for you. I was 16 meters away.